Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some comp.
Mark's light turned off, non-watchers. He didn't just get his scrotum gently grabbed by an invisible monster. His light turned off.
That may or may not have happened at the same time. I'm going to give you some inconveniences that we face in our lives, and it's going to range. The start is going to be from like minor, everyday things, little things, to major, like huge life events, like big inconveniences, possibly legal trouble, possibly the government coming after you, you know. And you're going to give advice on how to best handle that in the most unethical way and or illegal way. And all of this will definitely not come back to haunt us.
Sounds good.
Great.
Sounds good. We all agree? We all agree.
And I take no responsibility for anything I might say. All right, good. I'm covered.
Same. I also.
Okay, so I'll present the situation and let's see. I gave Wade more pity points during the small talk. So Wade, You're going to go first.
Hell yeah.
For your migraine, like it sounded really bad. And also like the stump in the morning wasn't that
I
unreasonable.
feel intoxicated. Like I'm a half here more than usual.
Basically, this is something that everyone's encountered. In fact, I encountered it just a little bit ago. I was going to get a milkshake and I was like really looking forward to it. Sometimes when I'm editing, I wanted like it's like 7:30 and I'm like, I really just need something to keep me going. So I go to the drive-thru and it's a long line and that's, not too bad, but it was an exceptionally long line. But I was like, no, I'm going to get my milkshake. I was like, can I get a chocolate milkshake? And they were like, yeah. And the machine wasn't broken or anything. So I'm like, yeah. It took forever to get through the line. Like 15 minutes just to go 5 cars ahead of me. But I get up there and I get to the window. I've already paid and I get to the window and the guy leans out and he goes like, hey, we're out of chocolate. Well, we're not out, but we just don't have time to replace the chocolate. Is vanilla okay? And I said, yeah, I guess it's okay. And I nod my head and they're like, okay, great. Can you go park in the parking spot? We'll take it out to your car. And so I park in the parking spot and it takes even longer.
That never works.
And then it takes another like 10 minutes because they're slammed and I get it. It's fine. I'm a patient guy. But when I finally get my order, not only do I not have the chocolate, but the limited edition like pumpkin and cream pie that they had, I got an apple pie. I don't like apple pie.
Oof.
So, I got the wrong order. How would you guys, or Wade specifically, how would you give me advice on how to rectify this situation?
Well, first, I'd cut off a section of my own fingers one at a time until I started liking apple pie, because apple pie is delicious and you should punish yourself for not liking it.
Okay, don't die on that hill. You're outnumbered here, buddy.
Once you start liking apple pie, you got the vanilla milkshake eventually?
Yeah.
Okay. What you do is you go to any big store and you buy a hairdryer. Then you go over to a convenience store and you rob them of all their chocolate bars. You get in your car, you blow dry the chocolate to melt it into the vanilla, stir it up with your straw, and you make it a chocolate milkshake. And then, once it's chocolatey enough, you go back to the place that gave you the vanilla milkshake and you throw it in the guy's face that gave you vanilla. And you say, change it! I ordered chocolate!
Does unethical mean something else than what I thought it meant?
He asked me what to do. I gave him advice, man.
Is there an additional definition to that word that I'm just unaware of? Is this a bombastic situation all over again where Wade knows something that I don't?
I feel like there's a wide dearth of interpretations to take from this episode. I won't lay down judgment just yet. Bob, you just go with whatever you were thinking, but I like the visual of me with my fingertips cut off, blood oozing into the milkshake, probably liquid hot chocolate at this point because the ice cream is melted probably as well, and I chuck it back in their face.
I solved the problem. I don't know what the issue is here.
All right, anyway, Bob, how would you what should I do?
So you've just got your order. You're sitting in the mobile, whatever, the spot where you wait, where they bring you the wrong food because that shit never works quite right. You always get the wrong something, or they don't give you the sauce for your nuggets or whatever. It's always disappointing when you get delegated to those spots. What you do is you move to a normal parking spot so you're not inconveniencing the next people who are going to have to use that spot. Go to the trunk of your car and you get out the Ronald McDonald costume and clown makeup that you keep tucked around the side of the spare tire in the well of the trunk of your car, and you get fully made up as Ronald McDonald. The face makeup, you do the whole thing, you got the wig, all of the stuff, and then you just march confidently into the store, and you walk up, you cut in front of anyone who might be in line, you walk up to the cashier and you say, I need to speak with your manager! This is a clown inspection! And then when they get the manager and the manager comes up and they're like, no, I know Dave, he's the regional manager. And you say, whose clown name is on this clown restaurant? This is an inspection! And you force your way back into the kitchen and you find the meekest looking teenager who's working there so that you know that they'll listen to you. And you single them out and you go, you! Show me how you make chocolate milkshakes! And they go, we're out of chocolate actually right now. And you say, well, then you better make some more! Ronald wants a Chucky shake! And you scream at them until they make a new batch of chocolate milkshakes. You go through all this, and once they do it, you're not trying to ruin this one individual employee's day, so they do it, and you're like, good job! And you give them like a star on their name tag or something, whatever they do at McDonald's, and then you just storm out with your big clown shoes, go back to the trunk of your car, wipe the makeup off, put your regular clothes back on, go back inside and order your chocolate shake, because now they have a whole batch of chocolate shakes, and you get what you want. They got a little reality check from the clown himself, and nobody gets hurt.
Sir, this is a Wendy's?
Yeah, it's really very specific.
Okay, you go back to your car and you get the Wendy wig and the blue